Hi there, just popping in today to let you know that Neptune, the planet of illusion, imagination, deception, and betrayal, is moving into retrograde motion for the next 5 months or until the 12th of December 2026 in Aries. So, as we know, whenever a planet goes retrograde, it's all about going within to see what needs to be aligned, what needs to be fixed, what needs to be reassessed and revisited within you, what direction you're going in. So, Neptune, because he's the planet of illusion, he has such a long transit through each sign of the zodiac. He sort of brings the learning in stages. So at the very beginning of the first stage of his transit through Aries, and so the big thing we'll be working through is the illusion of whether we think we're good enough, whether we can stand on our own 2 feet, and whether we believe that we are as capable or as independent or as worthwhile even as we think we are. So, when we go through these retrograde periods, all those things sort of come up for questioning or for challenging in some way. So over the next sort of 5 months or so, we're going to be asked to go within and look to where are under an illusion that we're not good enough, or it could be the opposite. It could be where we think we're a lot better at something than what we actually are. So it can be a time to look at, whether you need to upgrade your skills to step into being more alignment outside of yourself with how you're feeling on the inside. If you really want to be an expert at something, or a real professional at something, or very good at something, then you've got to align that with what you're doing outside, with the interest, with the passion, with the motivation, and with the self belief that you have within inside of you. So if things aren't working outside of you, you can go back and look at, okay, well, what belief or what am I saying to myself, or what am I doing in my inner world that's stopping something happening and manifesting in my outer world? Because everything, what we think is what we create. So if you're thinking that you want to be really successful at something, and that's what you're trying to do outside of yourself, but inside of yourself you're thinking, well, I'm not very good at this anyway, and no one's going to think I'm that great or whatever, then that's actually what you're going to end up manifesting. So it's a really important time over these next 5 months to look at where you hold yourself back, where you play small, and where you can step up, where there is actually something that you can grow to become more independent at, or to become a leader of others through creating or developing that skill, that talent, that gift, or that part of you a little bit further. So while Neptune's in retrograde, we'll all be looking at those things that make us feel like we're not good enough in some way, and we've got to overcome those, because if you want everybody else to believe in you, or if you want the world to come and meet you, you've got to start by believing in yourself first. So this is a little challenge to all of us at this time, to see through any illusions we might be telling ourselves. So this is very much about what you tell yourself. It's not about what the outside world are telling you. It's about what the dialogue or the narrative is inside your head. What's the story going on there? And to change that story so it's a positive one, so it's an uplifting one, so it's a confident one. So we've got, for the next 12 months, we've got Jupiter and Leo. So that's going to be really positive to helping everybody to have more confidence in themselves, but also to see where they can step up, where they can be more aligned, and where they can lead others, or actually not be afraid to stand their ground, speak up about what they believe in, and, be who you truly are. This is really a time where we're stepping into being absolutely unapologetically exactly who we're meant to be. So enjoy this retrograde period and look to where, really have a look at what you're saying to you. This is not about what other people do to you. This is what you do to you. And it could be triggered by another person, but at the end of the day, you allow whatever goes on in your head is what you allow to go on in your head. So really great time these next 5 months for some good old-fashioned mindfulness and being aware of what we do to ourselves with our thoughts. So enjoy this transit, and I'll be back to talk to you again soon. Bye.